All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We are continuing the training arc today. From what I remember, we were doing like the defense-oriented stuff. I don't know exactly where we were, like in that, like what challenge I was doing or anything. But I think there was progress being made. Probably. That's what I remember, is that there was, like, progress was being made at a good pace. Considering there are, like, 100 some, and by 100 some, I mean 150, trials to go through. Progress is being made at a good pace. But hello, Gustavo, Proto, Joseph, Tibby, Waifu. What do you mean you've lost everything? What do you mean? Elden Ring lost everything? Is this gonna be Elden Ring? I have a feeling. Why are you guys able to... Oh. I was like, what is that? I was like, why are you seeing both? I was having issues with my monitor not going into my OBS. I had to take my monitor. I fixed it, obviously. I had to take my monitor's DisplayPort cable out of my graphics card and put it into my motherboard, and now it's going through to OBS just fine again. I don't know why. It's a temporary fix. It's one that should work just fine. Like, there's very few downsides to having the DisplayPort in the motherboard instead of directly to the GPU. So, should be fine. Oh no. Tried factory resetting the PS4 in case it was a software issue. Oh no. So I finished the durability test entirely, and we were gonna go into the heat resistance. Basically, I'm a moron. Well, that just sounds like more reason to play Elden Ring to me, right? Surely. All right. So, heat resistance AC. However, I'm waiting. Also, hello, Dream Master. The disk drive still doesn't work. Oh, this is the heat AC. Oh, okay. This is the heat AC. That's what I was doing then. I'm like, that's so weird that I ended like perfectly starting a new thing. Am I all like tuned for it? I am. Okay, yeah, this is the heat AC then. Never mind. Heat resisting, not resistance. Resisting. Trial 1, level 1, sorry. Limit temperature increases during a 90-second attack. Oh man, it grades you based on how high your max heat value goes. That's why we have the hover legs. It's so that we don't have to use the boosters, but that is brutal. So we have to go for 90 seconds, and I can't get a temperature over 430.
Avoid the missiles released into the training arena until time expires.
Yeah, this is gonna suck. I remember this being one of my least favorite tests. I never did it with hovers before, so that might help. I was doing it with bipeds back when I did it for the review.
Let's begin.
And I also just hadn't really figured out how to build an AC in 3.5 yet, and, you know, all that. So this should help. Yeah, we might be cooking. These missile intercepts, especially. Oof. I got hit in the ass. At least my brother has his Shovel Knight save data. Man, who needs their Shovel Knight save? There's Elden Ring DLC to be played.
60 seconds remaining.
Hey, missile intercepts. Ow. Oh, it keeps track of your max in the corner. Nice.
Warning, AP 50%.
Oof. Ow. Okay. When the intercepts are working, they're great.
30 seconds
Sometimes they
remaining.
just fire off into nowhere, and then I'm stuck with this thing.
Sure, AP at 10%.
Youch. I tried.
Defenses
I
damaged.
think the way to go might be manually deactivating and activating the intercepts, like, while we're playing. So it is a hardware issue with the disk drive then. It would have to be, right? Surely. Probably. You know what I think? I think we just buy a PC. I'm joking. Like half joking. The comically slow missiles. Yeah, I'm gonna manually manage the intercept this time. Oh. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Oh, man. So my core's missile intercepts are sometimes like shooting off
60 seconds
instead,
remaining.
and then it messes with the extension intercept, and those never fire off. Oh my god. Oh my god. The tracking is too good. Oh, there's one right up my ass.
30 seconds remaining.
No. Stay away. Okay. Okay, we're chilling again. Oh, fuck. Yeah, if it misfires and doesn't take the missile out, then we're in a pickle. That's when things get rough.
Time requirement met.
Okay.
Exercise complete.
Okay, maybe this won't be so bad with this setup.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
About how the DLC is just more of the same. It's like, yeah, they've been making the same game for 10 years. It's because they don't really need to make, like, a new game, you know? Also, wait. The DLC is more of the same? As in, the paid expansion to Elden Ring, that's not a new game, is the same? I mean, color me shocked, right? I mean, seriously, like, wait. And then it didn't even hit me for, like, a second where I'm like, I mean, no, it's not anything new, but then I realized, like, wait, it's not a new game. Like, you know, if this was a whole new Souls IP and people were like, oh, I wish it was something a little more unique, I would be like, yeah, that's fair. But it's a DLC.
Use your boosters sparingly.
It's just supposed to be more Elden Ring. Like, that's the entire selling point
Let's
of it.
begin.
That's just what it is meant to be. Wouldn't decoys be better? I don't know, to be honest. Would these go for decoys? I don't think these ones do. Like the really slow heat burst missiles. Oh god. Sorry. Decoys might also be too heavy. We have a bit of a weight problem. Oh god.
60 seconds.
Oh, come
remaining.
on. How did that misfire? Ow. Oh god.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was my fault. That was user error. Okay. Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, the heat management is going well so far. Ow. We needed to stay below 480 for that one, so we killed that one. You can throw a decoy when the missile's about to hit. Oh, if you time it with these, it'll work. So I was gonna say, I feel like with the heat tracking, they always just find you anyway. Could work. Would they be too heavy? That's like the main concern. Is would they be too heavy? Because like there are the lighter ones that have a small amount of ammo, but we need enough ammo. So I equipped decoys apparently. Right? That was decoys. Hold on, I didn't look at it. I just was like, wait a second, there's an inside part equipped. These are decoys, right? Game is said to be made for beginners. 9-breaker, do not. Whoa, pump the brakes. Whoa. Whoa, slow down. First of all, I'll start with this, okay? Most people who tell you that 9-breaker is for beginners have never played 9-breaker. Second of all, it starts out really easy. It doesn't stay that way. Third, it's just the worst Armored Core game. Like, content-wise. It's like...
Let's begin.
I would never try to start someone with this because they wouldn't keep playing Armored Core. I love how I didn't even... Like, as we're talking about it, you know, streamer moment and everything, I didn't realize. But also, chat, it's right there. Decoy dispenser. Like, it's on the HUD. Oh, what do you know? It does work. Oh, God. With the floor going out, this got a lot worse. Ow. What was the max temp for this one? I didn't catch it. I kind of just clicked in too early.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, wow. Works real good, actually. Man. Chole, like... Oh, no.
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
When was the last 9-breaker stream? Chole from 4 days ago was cooking. Intercepts and decoys. And then just logged on today and completely forgot about the decoys. Yeah, 9-breaker... I wouldn't start with... I would say, even if you've played a lot of Armored Core as well, I think that 9-breaker is the most skippable. If you're like, oh yeah, I've played all of them. Or like, I want to play all of them. Then go for it. Although the price has probably come down on Ninebreaker compared to when I was doing the review series. Because holy shit. Oh,
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
okay. Yeah, the floor falling out. I was waiting for this to start, and now that it's here, I'm upset. I remember this being awful. And this is probably why. Well, along with, I did not have like an uber optimized setup for it either when I was doing the review. Like, I wasn't using hovers. If floor becomes an issue, use hover extensions. Hover extensions? What is a hover extension? Also, hello, Jess. Still 90 bucks. It is not a game worth 90 bucks. Well, I guess it depends on the Armored Core player you are. If you are just like absolutely in love with the idea of 150 training exercises with like a sort of all right arena, then maybe.
30 seconds.
Fuck, man. God damn it.
Mission.
Fuck. Yeah, when I was doing the review series, I think Ninebreaker was going for like 130 or something like that. Thank God my buddy had a copy on hand for me to use. The same copy I'm using now. Because holy shit. I saw that, and yeah, that's a no-go. I'm not buying it for like 130. To be fair, I don't think I'm buying any game for $130. You know, in all fairness to Ninebreaker, that's not a Ninebreaker specific thing. What game would I be willing to pay $130 for? I can't think of one. Like, that would have to be the most immaculate video game experience that I have ever seen in my life. And even then, I would still be like, man, I don't want to spend that much money. Like, I still wouldn't be happy with it if it was, like, the greatest game ever made. Fuck off, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Most expensive PS2 AC game is Nexus? Really? Hold on. What's it going for nowadays? Oh my God. What? It's going for like 140 still? Is Nexus more rare than Ninebreaker? Man, the jump in price. Like, it was already a kind of expensive game. I'm looking at the chart, right? And it was like going for around 60, 65 bucks for a while, but then you can see when the AC6 trailer came out and it jumped to well over 100 like immediately, which is how all the price charts for the old AC games look. If you go and look at the history of the market for them, they're all like that. Like, as soon as Armored Core 6 got announced, everyone started scalping the shit out of the old Armored Core games. Oh my God. Okay.
30 seconds remaining.
Honestly, the heat isn't even the problem at this point. Like, we've got the optimized heat AC, where even if I do that, we don't even burn up too much.
10 seconds
It's
remaining.
just the floor. Like, if I slip through the floor, it's instant trial is done. Oh my God, and there's 2 of them left.
Exercise complete.
That's only the 3rd of 5.
Mission objective achieved.
Less people.
System
Oh, okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Is it because I misspelled it? Misspelled. Oh, yes, it is. It was the typo. Oh, new training regimen. Single. Is that like the single attack regimen where I'm just... It's like the opposite. you know, the roles are switched. There's an AC shooting at me, and I just have to hold out for the whole amount of time. Okay, 460 should be fine. It's going to be about the same, and we were nowhere even close to that. It's just not falling through the floor. I genuinely don't know. Like,
during this exercise.
I can't exactly spell it out for you.
Booster usage should be kept.
It's the same reason that single letters get removed.
Let's begin.
Yeah, if YouTube's auto mod was better, I could remove all that shit from the bot. And I kind of wish that I could, because having the bot time people out for like typos or like doing the meme thing where, you know, you put a space between like every letter of a word, you know, stuff like that. Having the bot time people out for that is obnoxious. But because YouTube's auto mod is so shit, like we need to have it.
60 seconds remaining.
I liked when I said that when False was in here, and she's like, to be fair, Twitch doesn't have it either. I'm like, False. Twitch is not exactly my golden standard of streaming platforms. If it were, I would be on there. Oh man, the ambient temp is way higher on this one. Like, we've got 30 seconds to go, and it's already really wobbly. Oof. That hurt a little bit. No!
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
God damn it. Mogus, is that Kappa? Did you put that in, or did you type Kappa? Did you guys know that if you type Kappa, YouTube converts it to that emoji? Did you know that? What else is there to look at when it comes to streaming? Like for platforms, it's really just like Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook nowadays. Oh, Kappa, sorry, if you don't know Twitch like culture, it's K-A-P-P-A with a capital K. It's an emote on Twitch that is like an indicator of sarcasm. And I tried to like just type it normally in False's YouTube chat like a week ago. Because when we're on Twitch, I just use it because, you know, it's old Twitch stuff, so like I know it. I think you have to put a space, don't you, chat? Or Tibby, isn't that how it works? You have to like type it and then put a space, and that's how it works.
60 seconds remaining.
I remember there was something. Yeah, you got to press space for it to convert. That's right. I forgot that part. That one's on me. But for some reason, YouTube converts it into that, which does not even look like the Twitch emote Kappa. Facebook, really? Facebook is third place when it comes to market share. I feel like Facebook gaming has way more market share than most people realize. I think they have like 18% or something like that.
30 seconds remaining.
Which is pretty significant. Like, it might not sound like it, but Twitch has like 45% market share at this point. Or no, sorry, it has 55. And then YouTube is pretty much the remainder. Like, genuinely, every streaming platform outside of those three holds less than 1% market share. It is how, like, crazy monopolized the live streaming space is between those three.
Exercise complete.
Like, legitimately, all other platforms together as one category is less than 1% of the market share right now.
System switch to normal mode.
AC2 is worth for 25. Yeah, that's a good price. For an old PS2 game, like for buying physical, definitely. I would say that's a good price, yeah. AC2 is a personal favorite of mine as well. I just really like AC2. Because AC2 isn't like the single best at anything, Armored Core wise, but it's really good at everything. Like it's near the top tier for like every category, like campaign, arena, build variety. Like, it's near the top in every category. I love AC2. Its arena might actually be the best one. Like, I always say that it might, like, that it's not the best at anything, but AC2 might have my favorite arena, I think.
Initiating the final temperature management exercise.
It's at least second place at this point. After thinking about it more and more, I keep realizing that I like it more than I think. Because when I try to think of like what game has a better arena than Armored Core 2,
watch your footing.
Like maybe Master of Arena? But even then I'm not sure. Like they're about the same for me. Those two are definitely my favorite arenas. Although Master of Arena isn't the hardest arena, neither is AC2. It's more just like, for me, a good Armored Core arena isn't even entirely the challenge. It's like, how much personality does this arena have? Like, how interesting are the opponents? How good does the climb feel? You know? It's not just about being the hardest. Because then it's probably Armored Core 3 if we were just saying like, or no. Yeah, it's either Armored Core 3 or Project Phantasma if it was just like, who has the hardest arena? Fuck, I got stuck.
Aborting mission.
Do I think PS2 AC is on average better than PS1 or PS3? I think it's better than PS1. Not because PS1 is bad, just because, you know, it's basically just PS1 Armored Core, but with more polish, and it feels smoother. PS3 is interesting, because then, once you get past PS2 era, every generation of Armored Core after 3.5 is offering something totally unique compared to the others. Like, the first three, well, I guess technically four, like, generations 1 through 3.5 are all generally offering you the same experience. But then 4, 5, and 6 are all, like, totally unique packages. So it's kind of weird to try to gauge it like that. Ooh. And it's mostly just going to be a preference thing for like which gen you like the most out of all that. Like with the old gen games, I feel like it's pretty, like, you know, I feel like there's such a consensus with the older gens, like pre-Gen 4, where everyone's kind of like, yeah, Gen 1 is probably like the worst of them. Not because it's bad, but just because it was like their first go, like they were kind of figuring everything out. It's PS1, so like the frame rate was really choppy and there weren't as many parts and all that. Gen 2 just got bigger, and then Gen 3 just got a little bigger, and then 3.5 was just Gen 3 with more polish. And really, like with old gen, like out of all of those, which one is people's favorites is just gonna come down to like which gen had their favorite Armored Core game in it. Like that's really all it is. Oh god. Like, you know, your last Raven enjoyers are really big on Gen 3.5 generally. Your AC2 enjoyers love Gen 2, etc. But then 4, 5, and 6 really do get to just be like preference and nothing else. It's just like, which style of game do you like the most beyond that point? And I like every gen of Armored Core, just for like different reasons. Like I like Gen 4 in a way that I don't like the other gens. And I like Gen 5 in its own unique way. I think AC6 is definitely, like, on the whole, my favorite Armored Core, because even though it has the worst arena, it easily has the best campaign, in my mind. And, like, the best core mechanics, in my mind. I can't believe I'm still hanging in there. This is crazy. About the floor, there is none. Yeah, we're just hanging out like on the ledges. How many points can I get before either I overheat? The ambient temp is so high as well. We are edging this overheat. Ow. How did I not overheat? Oh no, the floor.
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
9 AC games. Yeah, Formula Front's in there too. PS1 booster. Man, Armored Core 1 boosters sound great. Project Phantasma and Master of Arena failed? How do you succeed? Explain that to me. How is that not a gold medal? How long you can delay the core's temperature? Oh my god. I failed because I fell out instead of overheating. Legitimately. That's the only reason we failed that. Nice code, FromSoft. You think they might add in a thing that's like, or, you know, if you survive 3 minutes, then you just get gold anyway? No. No. Nice scripting. Why does FromSoft make the best games with the worst scripting, like, so consistently? Even nowadays, I feel that way all the time. Like, playing Elden Ring DLC, I still feel that way. Where I'm like, how do you guys make such good games, but then your games still have so much, like, jank? How does this happen? Like, with Elden Ring especially, I'm like, this game sold 25 million copies. You guys see that the DLC has already sold more than 5 million copies, by the way? You guys see that for Shadow of the Erdtree? Do you know what that means, chat, for all my Armored Core fans out there who have mixed feelings about when I'm talking about, like, you know, they could make another Armored Core, or they could do, like, what would be the more reasonable business decision and just put those resources into Souls further. I know that that's one of my spicier takes generally, but do you guys know what that means? As far as, like, confirmed numbers that we have, that means that the Elden Ring DLC, in the time that it has been released, has already sold more than double the copies that Armored Core 6 did. Just the DLC for Elden Ring sold more than double the copies already. Like, that's... yeah. You think 6 will get a DLC? I'm unsure. I really hope that it does. Like, I personally really want Armored Core 6 DLC. I want more Armored Core. But my spicy take is that I always say, like, I'm not really sure if we'll get more Armored Core in the near future. I know that Miyazaki said that there's, like, a want to among the dev team, but it really is just one of those things where, like, when you sit down and, you know, you're actually deciding where all that money and time goes, Armored Core is, like, that's a hard decision to make, to put more money into Armored Core. Not because it didn't sell well, like 2 million copies that we know of confirmed is a good sales figure in the industry today, but it's just not even close to what Souls gets, is more what I'm saying when I talk about that. Like, that same amount of time and manpower and everything could go into more Souls, right? It's kind of the unfortunate reality that Armored Core has to sit in right now. Oh god. It's like, I'm also very unsure, like a similar thing to, like, get away from Armored Core specifically is, like, I highly doubt, at least that anywhere in the near future, we'll be seeing more from the Dragon's Dogma franchise. I just don't see them doing that because they take the Dragon's Dogma games are made by the DMC team, right? It's Why can I not think of his name? The shit. The director of Dragon's Dogma and Devil May Cry. Why can I not think? Oh, it's Suno. It's Suno's team at Capcom that does both of them. And so, like back in the day, right? They took those guys off of DMC after DMC 4 to do Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma did well. Not great. Not as good as Devil May Cry used to do. And then the reboot also flopped, so they went back to doing Devil May Cry, right? It's the reasonable business decision. After DMC 5, which sold, I think, the best out of any Devil May Cry game, they did Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 sold really well, but you know what it didn't pass in terms of sales figures? Devil May Cry 5. So when you're looking at like where do we put these guys next in terms of like the time they're going to spend, the money that we are going to give them for budget, you're probably going to put them back on Devil May Cry, right? That AC is ever going to sell like Souls does? No. I don't think anything FromSoft makes ever will sell more than Souls does, is the thing. Like, it's not a fair comparison. I completely agree that it's not fair, but like the thing is, that's just the spot that it's in. Like, this isn't me pulling something out of my ass. Like, this is like the place that Armored Core sits right now as a franchise. Is you've got people making the decision between funding Armored Core or funding Dark Souls 4, or I was gonna say Bloodborne 2, Sekiro 2 even, right? Like just another Souls game instead. 2.8 just isn't 25. That's what I'm getting at. Is just like, yeah, we could do more Armored Core. Or we could just have, you know, another secondary team doing Souls like when we did Dark Souls 2 and that sold like hotcakes. Or when we did Sekiro and that sold like hotcakes, right? Like, it's just... it works. Like, the thing is, too, they've done it before where they've had multiple Souls games in production at once, and it's never failed for them. Even with, like, Dark Souls 2's critical reception, it sold so many copies. So many. Passion projects, man can dream, right? Yeah, the ideal scenario at FromSoft is legitimately that, like, you know, Souls is selling so well that they're willing to just let the team work on more Armored Core as a passion thing. Like, that is kind of the most optimistic way that you could look at it currently. They had to sell Dark Souls 2 twice. Dude, and it sold like crazy both times. That's the thing, dude. It sold well both times. The ambient temp in this room is 534, and I still can't overheat. Like, if I try to boost, there we go.
Resistance value exceeded. The exercise is over.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
You could throw a bunch to Armored Core, and it wouldn't even be an issue. Yeah, that's like the hopeful thinking. Like, that's kind of the best scenario for Armored Core, is that they kind of look at it and they're like, you know what? Elden Ring DLC just made us so much money that you guys can make Armored Core if you want. We don't care. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. Do it. Do what you want. Like, that is genuinely best case scenario. Because then, like, it's best case scenario because then it doesn't even matter that Armored Core, like, sells huge numbers. Like, if it just sold 2 million again, that would be fine. Like, that would be enough. That's why I say that that's, like, best case scenario. Is if they did that, they wouldn't even be looking for, like, growth figures or anything. It would just be, as long as it doesn't lose money, we're chilling. Yeah, okay, so this is just the roles reversed. So, do we just make a tank build for this then? I pretty much already have a tank build, is the thing. DLC would be nice. Yeah, DLC would be great. And I think if we get DLC, then it's reasonable to expect like more Armored Core in general in the future. It's just kind of like the if on DLC itself. This isn't the highest AP, but maybe it's good to have like a middle ground. Let's see. If I just go full tank, we just say fuck it. I gotta retune everything. Maybe tank won't be the best. I feel like tank will probably be the best for this, because it's one of those things where it's like, could I bounce around easily on like bipeds or reverse joints and avoid more shots? Yeah. But could I also make a build so tanky that it doesn't even matter if I get shot? Yeah. That's the plan. Make a build so chonky that it doesn't even matter. We've done it before, you know, Silent Line S ranks. Anyone remember that? This was the strategy for Silent Line S ranks. It's like, make a build that even though it's super slow, we take so little damage during the run that it doesn't even matter. With damage scaling similar to Elden Ring, with, I mean, Shadow Tree Fragment is it's the dumbest thing ever, dude. I can't get over it. The fact that they're like, actually, it's pronounced shadow. And it's just Old English, you guys. Why do I not believe you? You have to keep your AP above 70% for this. Isn't totally convinced because he doesn't like the Souls games. Oh, that's a weird spot to be in.
This exercise is designed to test defensive.
You know, the Act Man recently said something on Twitter to the extent, I don't know if this is exactly what he said, but he said something similar. Where he said something like, I don't think I've ever played a mech game that wasn't fun. And I mean, clearly he hasn't played Ninebreaker, but
let's begin.
He's not wrong. You could maybe try to lead with that. Be like, when was the last time you played a mech game that wasn't fun? Think about it. Ooh. There are some pretty bad Gundam games. Okay, maybe that's true. I don't know. I haven't played Gundam games. Oh, we're already like at 70. Okay, maybe
30 seconds remaining.
Shit. Maybe we do want something fast because he's so slow. Because we're still taking a lot of damage per shot there, is the thing. My browser shit itself, had to switch to my phone. Man, web browsers, hear me out. Why are they all so, like, unoptimized? Is it just me? Like, it doesn't really matter what you're using exactly. I feel like even the best of them, just the optimization is so bad. I can't be the only one. Hovers could be good. I'm gonna try bipeds though. Something like that, maybe. Oh, those are way heavier. They look like they're roughly the same weight class. I was like, oh, those might be good because the AP is way higher. But no, they're way heavier. I'm using Opera GX. Opera doesn't have the RAM slider thing. It does. You can just hard cap Opera, but then like, what's it called? Because they damn near all use Chromium. Hold on. I missed Ninebreaker when I played the AC games. Is it worth sticking with? I'll be honest with you, okay? If you want to be able to say that you've played every Armored Core game, like to completion, yes. Just for the quality of the game itself, no. This is like in my opinion, this is easily the worst Armored Core game. And I've said it a lot because I firmly believe it. I don't, what else could it be? This is it. Hold on, yeah, so you guys know Mutahar? Some ordinary gamer? Is it gamers? Gamers, plural. He did this test recently, like this is June 24th, so 4 days ago he ran this. All of these are, it's covered up. Each of these browsers, he only has one tab open, and that one tab is playing a 1080p YouTube video. Same video for all of them. Oh, he did do a video of this? I've only seen the tweet. I need to go see the video. But this is the result that he got. Where Firefox was the least optimized in terms of RAM. The CPU is all over the place, but for RAM, which is kind of the big problem with browsers right now, Firefox is the worst. Opera came out to be the second worst. Then Microsoft Edge, then Brave, which fuck Brave, Google Chrome at second best, and just raw, like straight up Chromium came out as the most optimized. The mention of Chromium made me think of it, because I thought that that was funny, that just like raw dogging the Chromium is, at least in terms of RAM, currently seemingly the best way to go for a browser. I don't even know who that is. It's a browser that I no. Glad I went straight from Nexus to Last Raven. Yeah, it's like, it's not awful, but it really, like, when I tell you that this game is 150 training exercises and an arena that's like 3 hours long and it's fine, but it's not even like a particularly great arena. Like, I'm not exaggerating. That's the whole game. Like, that's the package that you get here, is just that. So it's not that it's like the worst thing ever. It's kind of just that it's like the most it's just kind of here. Like, at least with Formula Front being like a weird and gimmicky game, it's like the gimmick is cool, you know? Like the AI programming gimmick at the very least makes Formula Front like super unique. This is just like Gen 3.5, but you're just grinding out the training exercises. And then there's also the arena that's pretty okay, but yeah. Did you know that Opera made the internet browser for Wii and DS and I think Wii U? I did not, but I'm not shocked. A lot of people recently have been talking about, like, they just want old Opera back. And I kind of agree, because like Opera GX is good. I use it. But because it has all of its like built-in plugins and extensions and stuff that it just like has there as basic functions, I don't have boosters. I'm like, what is incomplete? Boosters. Because of all that, it comes out not super optimized. Ooh, ECM is not a bad idea. Is that an extension? Hold on, I'll keep the ECM idea in mind for like the next few opponents. Because with this guy, he's just got like a grenade launcher and a, what's it called? Linear gun. It's a linear gun. I got there. Don't worry. Probably want the heat one, right? That's probably good. Okay. Oh, inside. Why did I click on a attack? I'll take anything that's not Edge. Edge is apparently not bad nowadays. I wouldn't know. I haven't used it myself, but I hear that it's a lot better now. Bazooka. I always say bazooka like interchangeably with grenade launcher. I don't know why. It's one of those things that like, I know they're not the same thing, but I often just like use the terms interchangeably. Oof. Okay, I still need to be piloting. It's not as simple as just boost around in circles. Ow!
Leaving
Ow.
combat area. Aborting mission.
Is the heat system as shit? The balancing is all exactly the same as Nexus, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they did any part rebalancing in this game. I think it's just okay. I've heard it's good. Mostly, it's supposed to be one of the more optimized, at least that's what people say. From that one little test from Muda that I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know like the full breakdown on it. But at least from just the pure results of what he got, seems like it's not one of the most optimized, but I guess it is better than Opera and Firefox at this point, so I'll give it that. Stay back. Oh, the Exceed Orbits work? Does he just have infinite health or something then? Since you are able to shoot at him? Oh, shit.
30 seconds remaining.
Man, he's kind of just getting a lot of hits in, like, over time. Eesh, eesh, eesh. And they hurt, too.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, this is totally... Yeah, this isn't gold. What is this? Like, I have to know now.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
I have the shield up. The shield was lifted.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I have 27 tabs open and it's only using about 2 gigs. That's not bad for 27 tabs. I mean, obviously it depends what tabs they are as well. Yeesh. Okay. It's using 6. To be fair to both of them, YouTube is a fucking memory hog right now. YouTube is so bad for just like the RAM usage currently. Okay, I do have ECMs. I was wondering if I would have them like by default. That's only 4 ammo. How long do they last? 600. Effect duration 600. I'll try the 4-shot. We'll see if I need more. Gmail, Yahoo Mail, 4 YouTube tabs, 1 for Crunchyroll, and the rest are miscellaneous or work-related. That's pretty solid for only using 2 gigs. 6 seconds? I fucking hope it's more. Oh, he broke it. He's doing that! I swear he's doing it on purpose. What the fuck?
30 seconds remaining.
The ECM does not seem to be affecting him much. maybe I just reset. It didn't seem to do a whole lot. Because I can't sit still. It's not like he's not going to shoot at me. It should mess with his lock on. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to mess with him a whole lot. Is there a stronger one? I went for the one with the highest ECM level. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't think it's working at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't seem to have any issue with the ECM. I'll see if maybe there was one with higher ECM level, but I'm pretty sure that was it. He has a back radar? Oh, shit. It might just come down to get good. It might just come down to that. Yeah, that's the strongest ECM. I'm just gonna take them off. Fabian, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Go with fuck it, we boost. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be rock this and actually just zip around. No, Microsoft, you can't have my data. But their AI, how will they train their AI without your data? Come on. Think about the AI, man. Don't you want to train the AI? It's like real life Formula Front. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Trying to like juke it out. Because yeah, if you fly in a straight direction, he's gonna adjust for it. Fuck me, dude. This guy is so good. Why you try to cover behind it? Because that's how it works. You have to sit within the radius of it for it to work. And the radius is not very large. But no, he's just nailing me straight through it. Because yeah, I'm assuming like he's tuned for it with his headpiece and he's got the radar. Just quickly change direction. Yeah, just don't get hit. Simply. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, this is the first of 5 trials, by the way. And he's probably got like the slowest projectiles out of all of them. If only the tank worked. But the bazooka just does so much damage that, like, the tank... The amount of defense and AP was not enough to offset the bazooka damage. Oh, fuck. The landing stun. No. Shit. No. Fuck. How much suffering is this game now? The heat resisting, ing, not resistance, resisting, went pretty well. This is not going well. Tried to roll like in Souls. Man, if I had iframes, this would be so easy. If I just had my iframe button.
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
Fuck! God damn it. Resisting, not resistance. It's so weird. I don't know why it's heat resisting. This time. Less drainy head and core. We need to, like, optimize. Like, we need a middle ground between, like, the most lightweight, efficient AC. But also, we do need to have good defense and everything for when we get hit. Because it's not amount of hits. If it was just the number of hits we take, then yeah, just, like, the lightest AC ever, try to dodge everything, right? But because it's going off of percent AP, you need to kind of account for, like, at some point I'm going to get hit, and how much damage I take on the hit is going to matter. Hold on. I'm locked in. Oh, he's turning so fast. No, that's crazy.
10 seconds remaining.
If you can get behind him when he kneels, it's pretty easy to not get hit at all. But if he locks onto you like that, he's just gonna stick with you.
Exercise complete.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
When he turns around, go back and forth. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Optimize defense on those. Oh, I could. There we go. That was exactly 70%. I thought we were a little under. I thought that was a silver. What am I up against on the next one? 90? Higher speed rounds. Bro, the gold is less, or sorry, is more than 45%. It just says higher speed, so I'm assuming it's still all gonna be solid, right? This could be like the most marginal difference. How close? Oh. I haven't looked at all today. I haven't looked at the percentage. Let's see. 27% through the trials, which is the important part. The arena will go by so fast. And we've already done some arena. It's not like I haven't touched it. But I would way rather get through all of the trials and like the main stuff first. Because this is the painful part. For sure. So is it just going to be the same thing, but like faster? Because the first thing did say like shell weapons.
Projectile velocity has been
yeah, that
increased for
okay.
this
We're still.
exercise.
It looks like all shell weapons, just faster velocity.
Do what you can to avoid taking damage.
And that's a grenade launcher, not a linear gun. Fuck.
Let's begin.
So it's gonna hurt more too. That's why it's 45% instead of 70. Awesome. Oh my god, and he starts immediately. Oh my god. Oof. Hold on, that might be a strategy. The getting on top of him and trying to get behind him that way thing. Oh, dude, this is so the move. Who threw this out?
60 seconds remain.
The just like fly over their head thing. Dude, this is working wonders. As long as you're like wary of the blade coming out. Dude, this is the move. This is how you do it. Yeah, track that. Where'd he go? This is so the move. Oh my god. This works like a dream. Aggressive plays in the defense trials. Just stay up in his face and he can't actually aim at you.
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, who threw this out?
Requirement met. Exercise complete.
Andre, you've saved this trial. This is gonna go so much faster now that we're doing this.
Mission objective achieved.
That went
System
better
switch to
than the
normal.
last test, despite this one being 30 seconds longer and with higher damage, faster projectile weapons. That went better just because of the strat change. Same build. Instant gold. 86% AP remaining. God damn. That's the way to do it. Heat rounds. 60% this time. So you can see him when he's not on screen. I think it's fine. I think if I need it, I'll grab it. Like if one of them is fast enough where I genuinely start to lose them, it happened once. It shouldn't be like a big issue.
Keep a close eye on your temperature gauge.
Build an infinite hover, just fly out of range. Can you do infinite hover in 3.5? I don't think you can. Would you recommend a game you rated 5 out of 10? It depends. Like, sometimes yes, but it really does depend on the game and who we're talking about. What is this in reference to? What did I rate 5 out of 10? AC1, I gave a 5.7 when I first played it. Mostly because of PS1 jank and like the last mission dropped it maybe like a full point. Which justified, absolutely. Fuck that shit. You can infinite hover? Well, this guy's actually flying a lot, so I feel like it would have worked on the first two. This guy would not put up with it. There you are. Yeah, even when I do lose them for a second, at least so far, it hasn't been a problem. I can normally hear them anyway.
Time requirement met. Exercise
The
complete.
strat is all it takes.
Mission objective
What did I
achieved.
give the original
System
Metal
switch to
Gear?
normal mode.
Gameplay frames dropping or YouTube? Looks like YouTube. OBS has nothing. What did I give the original Metal Gear? That's a great question. Oh my god, my whole Google Docs right now is like worksheets for Japanese. Gotta filter it. Hold on. Metal Gear. Like a 9.1? No. The original. I gave it a 6.3. That's yeah. That's about right. Melee defense training? That's gonna be like the same as this. I was thinking solid. No, solid I gave like a 9.4, I think. Yeah, I want to say 9.4. Yeah, it was 9.4. Yes, it was.
Quick reaction time is the key to this next exercise.
No, it's not. You know what it is? Jumping over his head.
Keep your AC
That's
out
key.
of harm's way.
Definitely not any Japanese game. No, it's all kanji worksheets
Let's begin.
that are flooding my Google Docs right now. Because, you know, people make worksheets as like a resource. And then you just go to like the view only one and you make a copy so that you can actually like fill it out. So my Google Docs is just flooded with like the copies that I've made of worksheets to be able to actually do them. Whoa! Energy weapon in play. He's a little more mobile. Instead of just a 6. Well, I go for like the big number, like the full number, and then if I have like little things that I'm like, yeah, this affects it, but not like a ton, then I like adjust off of that, right? So like with Metal Gear, I would have given it like a 6, and I think with Armored Core 1 as well. I don't remember because that was a long time ago, but assumedly for it being a 5.7, it's like, yeah, I would start at a 6, and then if there's just like really small, like good or bad things, like we go from there. And then also, sometimes I'll give it like a little, like 0.1 extra or taken away or whatever, comparatively to what I've given like previous games in the series too, to like try to keep it consistent. But the first game is kind of a crapshoot. Like I have to just kind of set that completely on its own for every series, right? Fought him once. Dude, I tried to fight Ace in the parking lot in AC3, and it's honestly worse. Because he does just fly into you. When I was struggling with him for the review, I experienced like that exact thing. Where he flies straight to you to like make it hard to aim. Well, and if you fight him in the arena too, he tries to like fly above your head. Like this. He'll try to do this. Like the whole time. And with how hard that makes him, let me just do that. Fuck. Ow. That uses a lot of energy. Maybe that's not the best idea. It clearly works. Oh, my shield isn't up. I feel dumb.
60 seconds remaining.
Man, why is this one 90 seconds, dude? This is long for this build. This is a long time to try to stay above like half AP. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Tried to outsmart him, it did not work. Ugh. Can't last 90 seconds? Not with this guy. Normally it's fine. Not with this guy. Welcome back to Chole takes the bait knowingly and intentionally and just says stupid shit. Just too good? He is. Oh my god, what was the thing? There was something the other day. What did he just drop? He just dropped something. I can't last 90 seconds with this guy. I bet most of you couldn't either, alright? I don't want to hear it. He's a professional, okay? He knows what he's doing. Fuck me. What? Something the other day. Oh, I remember. Yeah, there was a... You guys know how when something crazy gets said in chat, I'll always be like, whoa, slow down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a second here. False the other day was like, why do you say that? Like, what? Why do you say that? Makes me feel dumb. And I'm like, oh, I just say that because, like, it's a bit. I'm just being funny. And she apparently, like, the entire time that she's known me, when I say, like, whoa, slow down, in response to, like, something that catches me off guard, she always thought that it was because she was saying, like, some really dumb shit. And that I was being genuine. I'm like, no, I was just being funny. I'm just a funny guy. It's just, that's what I do. I'm a funny man. Real Raven. Let me double check. Okay, it's 40%. Bless her heart. I was like, what was it the other day that, like, this entire time that we've known each other, I've been doing this bit, and she thought I was dead serious the entire time. That's what it was. I had to go search for it in our messages. Oh, God. There's a lot of things about me that False doesn't understand, to be fair. Like how she genuinely believes that I want her to play Street Fighter with me just so that I can, like, kick her ass and feel good about my Street Fighter skill. I'm like, no, I just like playing fighting games with friends and, like, you know, helping them figure things out and, like, learn things and have, like, those aha moments. And, like, I think it's a good time. She's like, yeah, but you're so competitive on fighting games. I'm like, well, yeah, when it's a random person on, like, ranked, I can be a little toxic, sure, but, like, that's a completely different thing. Fighting games are cool. That's genuinely, I'm like, no, you don't get it. Like, I think fighting games are really fun, and I like sharing it with people. She's like, no, you just want to boost your ego and feel better about how good you are. And I'm like, no, not at all. Takes a bigger man to laugh at that man. Man, having the double bazookas is crazy. Oh, dude. Hold on. Can we death spiral this? No, don't turn. No. 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 I can't turn that fast. Seemingly neither can you. Oh my God. No. No, he figured it out. Motherfuck.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh. Okay, that's a strat though. Try to get him into like a never-ending circle where he can't even shoot at me. And just hold him there for as long as I can. That is a genuine strategy that we've discovered now. Because this guy's a little too on the ball to do like the flying over his head thing. So instead, we need to death spiral him. Fuck, his AI is a little too good. Like he'll get into it, but then he'll figure it out and turn the other way. He's just a little too smart for it to actually, like, hold consistently. It'll always hold a little bit, but how long is kind of just a crapshoot.
Warning, AP 50%.
We're still in it, like, with gold until, like, 3,500 about.
30 seconds remaining.
Because it's 40%. This is good. I'm getting to the point where I can last a minute. This is progress. Oh, fuck! I ran out! Fuck. Try quick turn, but then we would have to drop the shields, man. I'm nervous. I can't drop the shields. I can't live without my shoulder pads. You don't understand. I need them. I need them. Oh my god. He's got the cracked turning speed. Like, I have to be at such a particular angle from him for him to not be able to turn out of it. Fuck. He's too smart.
Requirement met. Exercise complete.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
That's silver. Like, literal last 2 seconds. God damn it. Against the things you're getting hit by. Yeah, it's I went in and I flipped it. We're back to a 50-50 split. He's just hard. It's just 90 seconds of me getting railed. It is. I almost stopped myself like a responsible human being. For some reason, I decided to say it anyway. Oh my god, that all fucking hurts!
60 seconds remaining.
The real man for half a minute. It's rough out here, man. Nope. You fucking bitch. What did you drop? One of the bazookas? Awesome.
30
Both of
seconds
them?
remaining.
Fuck.
AP,
Fuck! 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 What? Ugh. Full slender. It's not amount of hits taken. It's percent of AP remaining. So we're trying to hit like the optimum balance of mobility and defense. Because inevitably, within 90 seconds, like I'm going to take hits. Like it's gonna happen. So having more defense for when it does happen is a pretty big deal. And then obviously just a higher pool of AP means I can take more damage with the percentage saying higher. Oh my god, that was a
60
snipe.
seconds remaining.
Man, why does my FCS tracking not work this well? Like when I'm playing, this never happens. What kind of equipment you got rocking in there? Because this is crazy.
50%.
I've never had a bazooka hit with this much accuracy in my life. What is this guy using? AI has perfect aiming. It really does. Like, this is crazy. Oh, for fuck. What did you drop? I heard something drop earlier. Oh, his extension maybe? Yeah, his extension dropped.
AP, 50%.
Brah. Brah. I can guarantee you this AI is using OPI. You think we could figure that out? Do you think the wiki would be detailed enough to have pages for the 9-breaker, like AC builds? Because the Armored Core wiki's not the best. It's missing a ton of info. But, like, that's typically where you can go to figure it out. I'm sure it has it for, like, the arena AC builds. But for the trial ones, that's a different question. Bro, your turn speed is so crazy to me. How you turning like that?
AP,
Like carrying all that gear and you're turning like that? How? Hold on. Hold on. No, the wiki does not have like any of the trial info. What was I going to do here? I was gonna... Oh. Where's the optional part? Well, does it exist in 3.5? That actually would be helpful. Where's the optional part for turn speed? If that's still in 3.5. I don't know that it is. It's not. If it is, I don't have it, at least. If I could have gotten better turn speed, we would be doing better here, for sure. Rather than doing more tries. Well, I don't know what would do better. Because, like, I know you said energy pack, but I'm not running out of energy. Like, that's just not a problem we're having. I think it is genuinely just an execution thing. Because, like, I don't know what parts would be more optimized at this point. Fuck.
60 seconds remaining.
Shit. Why are you behaving all weird?
30 seconds remaining.
AP 50%.
Ten seconds remaining.
I think we're in silver already.
Time
That was the best one yet, though,
Exercise complete.
for AP remaining. So maybe if we're lucky, this will be 40.
Mission objective.
3,500 is an
System
estimate.
switch to
It's just
normal.
rough mental math. I don't know exactly where that 3,500 sits. Maybe it's just enough. We did it. Exactly 40%. We take those. Thank you. I will be leaving. I can't believe that worked. Okay. Ooh, bonus if I go 5 seconds without a hit. Bro lasted 90 seconds. I did. Fuck that one.
This is the final exercise in this training category.
Oh, there's walls.
Evade your opponent's attacks until time expires.
Just a machine gun? What's on his...
Make good
Oh, that's
use
the
of
dual
obstacles
blade.
situated throughout the arena.
And small missiles. What a weird... This is the hardest one?
Begin.
Bro, that last one was way harder than this. What? This is the final boss of the single target defense training? Okay. I take it back. He has exceed orbits. He has exceed orbits. I apologize.
AP 50%.
Holy fuck.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Sweet. I'm gonna need those.
Bonus
All of
point
those.
requirement achieved. Ten seconds remaining. Bonus point requirement achieved. Time requirement met. Exercise
How many
complete.
points was that? I can't imagine it's a lot, but I got 3 bonuses. So that
Mission
should help.
objective achieved.
It's not going to be
System switch to
gold,
normal.
but where does that put me? 1290 with 3 bonuses is how much? Yeah, that guy ran my shit. Yeesh. Okay, let's try to stay above 4,000 then. Might be a good idea. Or like, oh, well, that's, yeah, 4,000. Let's try to stay above 4,000. That's the goal. Man, that hurts. Man, that all hurts. Oh my god, and you are a pilot. Holy fuck. Bro, leave me alone. He's just flying over the walls. What are these even here for? I meant to just restart. What? So the walls aren't useful early on. You will hear his head speak Japanese. What? You can get him out of the arena, and if you do, it will give you a Japanese voice line. He just flies over the walls. This is horrifying.
AD 50%.
Tank
30
time.
seconds remaining.
Man, in the tank, we would get destroyed. Like, defense would be a lot better, but we would just get rolled. Because he's fast, too, is the thing. Like, really fast.
10 seconds remaining. Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mission
Yikes.
objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
You should start the match by heading left behind the wall and try to milk in a bonus. But once that wall gets destroyed, you'll want to try your best in dodging him with all the walls in the way. So it's not a blade on his left arm, first of all. So fast he can't catch you. Oh, that is a cheeky wall.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Fuck, I wanted more bonus points, man. Ow!
AD 50%.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
That's what we like to hear. Oh no. Ah! Yeah, these guys have OPI. These guys have OPI 100%. Holy shit. This is bad. This is really bad. This is the last one, though.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Ow, fuck.
AD 50%.
Dude, we're only
30
halfway.
seconds remaining. Bonus point requirement achieved.
Thank God.
Bonus point requirement achieved. 10 seconds remaining.
Leaving combat area. Aborting mission.
Fuck! Didn't the other ones kneel? The other what? Oh, the other singles. The first one did. These one, everyone since then hasn't, and they've all had shoulder weapons. Oh yeah, they all have shoulder weapons that they're flying. Yeah, they all have OPI. Duh. I didn't even think about that before. Yeah, ever since the second one, they've all had it. Like, that's the dead giveaway. I can't believe I never realized it before.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Oh my god, he just flew over! What a crazy bitch! A crazy bitch with obscene amounts of firepower.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
What did he just drop?
30 seconds remaining.
Oh my god, the damage, dude.
Warning, AP 50%.
What is this? Who made this?
Bonus point requirement achieved. 10 seconds remaining. Bonus point requirement achieved. Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
That was at least 3 bonus points, right?
Mission objective achieved. System switch.
That's better. I don't think that's gold. But that was better. What the fuck? That was bronze again. Oh. Jesus Christ. First thing you must realize, this is very tough. The guide, sorry, I just read like every word of the guide. And he's like, yeah, even with a game plan, this is more luck
This
than
is the
skill.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
That's good. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't like dodge. It's just so many shots fired with so much spread. Jesus Christ. Say? Who's Say? Oh, those missiles are gonna, yep, tear it down immediately. My new strategy, run the fuck away.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Oh, was I overheated? It wasn't from boosting. Thanks, Mr. Guide. I didn't realize this was tough. More luck than skill, allegedly.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Woo! I'm running. This is more consistent, I have to say, for actually avoiding damage. Just trying to stay as far away from him as I can possibly be.
30 seconds remaining.
Mitigates the damage by quite a bit, actually.
Bonus point requirement achieved. Bonus point requirement achieved. 10 seconds remaining.
Is this the luck? Is it happening?
Time requirement
The
met.
luck happened?
Exercise complete.
The luck happened? What the fuck? He just stopped. He just stopped.
Objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
That has to be it. That has to be. Please, for the love of God, if that's not it, we're so fucked. We're gonna be here all day if that's not it. Waiting for even weirder. Oh. Oh. Mr. Guide Man, I could kiss you right now. Run out of ammo? No, he still shot afterwards. You guys can't see my radar. He just stopped moving. Like, legitimately. He just completely froze for like 10 seconds. I don't know what happened, but he actually just like stopped moving entirely for like a solid 10 seconds. It was really weird. He genuinely just froze in the middle of it. But that's gold. The running away strat mixed with the wall strat. Just run away and then hug the wall. Once his laser is out of ammo, you just start hugging the wall. Okay, this one, I probably won't need to change the build. Because this is just going to be the same thing, except the opponent is trying to melee me. So this will probably be easier, right? Than the other. What's it called? The other thing? Got stuck on a wall. No, he got unstuck before I peeked out. I peeked out because he was moving again. Like, again, I cover the radar, but he just completely froze. And then after a few seconds, he was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be attacking. And he started moving again. It was really odd. Because he wasn't shooting either, right? Like, you can hear his gun the whole time. He wasn't shooting or anything. He just stopped. He had like a Mitch McConnell moment mid-match. Okay, melee my ass, for the record. What is this? This is a lot easier. I was right about that much. Biden last night. I haven't watched the debate yet. I will. I heard it was a fucking shit show. And I heard that it was just Biden. Like, he just apparently... Like, from what I've heard, he genuinely just could not keep it together during the debate. I watched Charlie reacting to it. Yeah, if I wasn't grinding out the project that I am right now, I would have watched it live, but I was working. And then all this morning, I was working. And I'm probably not going to watch it tonight either. Maybe tomorrow morning. I might have a slot in there tomorrow morning. Maybe he emptied Jen? Oh, maybe. That would have been weird, but that might be what happened. Maybe he did burn out his generator. That would make sense, legitimately, because he was moving so fast that him freezing like that was really weird. Why is this called melee defense? I'm getting shot at with lasers and missiles.
Attack frequency has been
Why is this
increased
the
for
melee
Sexism.
defense? Speaking of Ninebreaker's misleading category names, like the melee attack category, you could just clear with any weapon. I'm in awe how the world's strongest country chose those two. That's the thing, is we didn't choose them. That's the problem, legitimately, is that we don't choose the candidates. We have two political parties, and whoever's like on the board within the party is whoever's choosing the candidates. That's the entire issue here. That's how we end up with this shit. We get to choose between whoever gets put up. We don't get to choose who gets put up. This is a very easy test coming off the last one, but I'll take it. I don't have much to make fun of with the ruling guy here. I heard that the UK just had something really wonky with one of their candidates
10 seconds remaining.
for like the election this year. I don't know what it was. Any Brits in chat
Time requirement met.
that know what I might have been hearing about? I heard that there was some wonkiness with one of the UK candidates
System
recently,
switched to normal mode.
and he's apparently like out of the race because of it. As far as I understand, I don't know. How much you want to bet if I just Googled UK candidate and went to news? This is not what I heard about. Bro, all the articles that every single article that I just got like one article per candidate from the UK. Like, they're all about different people, and all of them are equally batshit. Like, one of them apparently just used a racial slur to describe another candidate. One of them defended Putin, calling him very good. Bro. Oh, this is what I heard about. Hold on. This is the one I heard about. The candidate who bet against himself. This is what I heard. Hold on. Oh, it's one of those sites where you have to pay to read the whole article. How much can I get from the first couple paragraphs before it fades out? Yeah, so apparently he's been forced to drop out of the race for the election this year because he literally like put down a financial bet, like a money bet on himself losing the election. Which obviously, if you bet on yourself to lose and like you put a lot of money down on that, you can then just like throw the election and bank out. Like you know, just money.
The barriers
Easy.
in this exercise can be destroyed.
That's what I heard, was the guy who bet against himself in the race
Take care when seeking
and was
cover
forced
from
to
enemy
drop out of
fire.
it because of that. Like, that's crazy. Do you think you're not gonna get caught doing that? It's such like a goofy story. How did you think that was gonna go? Did he really think that he was just gonna be able to like throw the election and then just cash out afterwards? And it was just gonna work? I mean, he must have, clearly. At least stories like that give me hope. I'm like, man, politics is just a shit show everywhere, isn't it? It's not just us. Easy loophole. He wasn't even smart enough to do that, man. He was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just, yeah, go bet you know, with my name and everything, use my bank account to make the deposit.
Seconds remaining.
I can't get over the fact that I looked up UK candidate and just all the stories were crazy.
Exercise complete.
And they're all about different people. That was amazing.
Mission objective
I did
achieved.
find the one I was
System
looking
switch
for.
to
That was the
normal.
one I had heard about. Once put a plant as a candidate for a local election and it won. I mean, that happens all the time. At least here, that happens a lot. But that's because of our party system. Our party system is really fucked. It's bad. 55% in 90 seconds. Dude, honestly, I'm not even worried about that. These are really easy. The last two were kind of painful, but now I feel like I've just been handed like 5 gold
Attack
medals. Just like, here you
frequency
go.
has been increased for this
For all that you
exercise.
went through for those last 10, here's a free 5.
Effective use of the barriers is a must.
It doesn't even have to be that effective. It's just
Let's begin.
hang out behind the barrier. Free win. It's not really that effective. Like, unless they lowered the health more for this one, even with them being destructible last time, I saw like one of them break during the entire run. Majority takes... Hold on. Majority takes all, gets to two-party system at the end all the time. Man, here... Even a minute ago I said, like, we don't even get to pick who goes up, we just get to pick between them. Even that's not true. Is the thing here. We, like, popular vote is not what determines who's president here. Despite that being, you know, kind of the entire point of the foundation of how our elections are supposed to work. The popular vote being the term for non-Americans who live somewhere where it might not be a term that's used.
10 seconds remaining.
It just means, like, the general public vote. Like, actually, the two last elections, 2016 and 2020,
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
the popular vote candidate did not become president. In
Mission
2016,
objective
Hillary
achieved.
Clinton
System
won
switch
the
to
popular vote, meaning more people, weird pronunciation there, from the general public voted for Hillary Clinton than for Donald Trump. But Trump got more of the electoral votes because the way that our system works is that there's a certain amount of people, like elected representatives within each state government, who actually get to put in the electoral vote. And that's what actually gets counted and determines who becomes president. The popular vote gets counted, but it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't mean anything. A lot of the time, the popular vote for each like state or district within the states do match because the local elected officials want to
This is
stay
the final
elected. They want to get
defense
reelected
training
next cycle, so, you know, they can make money. So they normally go with the popular vote, not always. Even come to B. It's just wild because like the entire system, like the foundation, right? The point is supposed to be, oh yeah, the people choose. But then it's like, well, the people get to like voice their opinion, but they don't get to choose. It's fucked. Foundationally fucked. And then 2020 as well, Trump won the popular vote. Like most people in the general public voted for him, but more elected officials voted for Biden. So he went in. Both of the last elections, the popular vote candidate did not become president. So for my non-Americans who are always like, how the hell are these the two guys that got put in? Guess what? The American public didn't want either of them. That's, we didn't vote for, well, a lot of people still voted. Like, the popular votes are always really close. Like, if I remember right, I think 2016's election was like 49 to 51% on the popular vote. Like, it was really close. And I think 2020's was roughly the same. Maybe it was like 48-52. Normally it's pretty 50-50 on popular vote, but point is, we didn't actually choose either of them.
remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Which is probably why there was so much buzz around the primaries this year, now that I think about it. Like, I heard so much more talk about primaries this year than I ever have before. And it's probably because everyone's like, yo, the people that we're electing for state are not voting the way that we want them to. Like, they're just not. We gotta figure this shit out, man. That was genuinely an entire free category. Like, all 5. Just boom, 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 boom. Done. Hey, defense is done, too. That means, hold on. Let me turn the camera off for full effect. Look, chat. The progress is happening. It's getting filled out, slowly. It's happening. We're a third of the way. Oh, fuck me. But at least the defense category is done. There is still one particular test that I'm dreading. I don't remember where it is. Hold on. Is it one of like the first 3 in any of the broader categories? No. The movement tests will actually probably be pretty fun. I remember enjoying those. Spacing. That's the one. It's called spacing. This one. There's a little drone that flies around this arena, and you have to stay like within a specific distance, and that distance is like 20-ish meters of like give. So if you get a little too close or a little too far away while this drone is like darting in random directions the entire time, instant fail. It was a pain in the ass to even get bronze in all 5 of them. I am gonna do a little arena to celebrate. Not a ton, because I do kind of just want to bang out the trials, to be honest with you. Like, just get them out of the way. Ideally, if we just end with, like, the best part of the arena, like the final climb, that would be the way to do it. Core Hub. Good old Core Hub. But I'll get in, like, 2 or 3, maybe. I don't know. Get the trials done now so that we can have fun later, is the approach I want to take with it at this point. Get the worst bits out of the way. Because if I go through all the arena fights, then we have nothing left to look forward to, is the thing. Like, once the arena fights are done, it's just all pain the rest of the way. This at least gives me hope. It's like, oh yeah, at the end, I just get to do arena fights in, like, Gen 3.5 gameplay. That was the one good thing playing this, like, right after Nexus, when I did the reviews, is that Nexus's arena wasn't really an arena. So at the very least, for the first bit of it, I was like, oh yeah, I get to actually have an arena climb, like a genuine one. Last Raven has a good arena aside from the fucking betting system, which is beyond stupid to me. We'll get there when we get there. I'm actually looking forward to playing Last Raven a lot. I like Last Raven. Bitch. My missiles weren't doing a thing there. Those missiles were no help. Hello, false. Balls, the rookie killer, is the GOAT. Yeah. Balls, the pilot of AC Core Hub. Balls with a Z. Don't forget it. I play the PSP game? Yeah. That comes after this. That's a Karasawa. Left-hand Sawa. Joke's on him, it sucks ass in this gen. It's not a good gun. Boosh. Who needs a double lock? Just get in close. Boosh cannon him. Oh, I burned out like a dumbass. I still got my Boosh cannons. Yeah, see, this is the issue with the randomly generated fights, is you get stuff like this, where it's just like the worst opponent of all time. This is why I say that the arena's super iffy in 9-breaker, even though it's the best part. Has problems. Hi, False. Do you like fighting games? False loves Street Fighter 6. False is a huge Street Fighter 6 fan. Don't let her tell you otherwise. It's true. She's a massive Street Fighter player. Maybe the best Chun-Li NA. Maybe. Potentially. She could maybe play better on a different character. Who knows? We've only seen her play Chun. But with the performance that we see from her, we might not even need to see a different character. All right, movement test. I'm just grabbing the optimized one. I'm just gonna save us the time of fiddling around with it. Cicada head. Cronus core. We don't have that core. All right. Lightest core, I think, was this one. I'll just substitute for that. A88FG. LH74M. I'm gonna assume... Oh no, they're probably reverse joint. Oh wait, no, there they were. Oh yeah. The B83 TP. That's crazy boost power. I didn't know what that was, but yeah. Okay. Oh, do I have the Ananda radiator? I don't. I know that I don't, unless I unlocked it from one of those last couple tests. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll rock this instead. It's basically the Ananda. We don't need the shields. And we don't need the arm shield either. Okay. And then to really min-max this bitch, we're gonna tune weight on everything. Make it real speedy. Real fast. Cooling might be a good idea, but we'll see. If we have a heat problem, then I'll fix it for cooling, but... Oh no, it would be better to tune the max weight, because then, yeah, we get more out of it. And the weight thing, you know, it's all about underweighting, right? This I'll probably tune for heat, because that looks a little hot. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to come back to tune. You know what? Let's just do heat anyway. Or sorry, cooling. I'll just do that. I like big, muscular, hot, bulging, rippling women. Bro, you should have played Marisa. Have you seen her? Probably not, actually. False. Marisa was a newcomer. False knows Chun-Li. Most people know Chun-Li. Very few people know about Marisa. It really does look like it doesn't have a head. It does, and it's kind of awesome. Like this core and head combo, it's kind of beautiful. There. We shouldn't have any heat problems. And it's movement tests, so like the last thing I want is to be overheating. Designed to test piloting skill traveling along a horizontal plane. You have 60 seconds. We have 35 seconds to reach the objective. Can do anything she wants to me, and I don't even like fighting games. Hey, her whole thing, you know, she's all about love.
This exercise is designed to test piloting skill.
So you might have a chance. I don't know how many people are giving her a chance, so I think you've got a great chance. Actually, to be fair, I feel like the Street Fighter fandom has taken a liking to Marisa.
In the time allotted.
Purely because Cole no-lifes them. I really don't.
Begin.
Tekken a little bit, but like in general, Street Fighter I don't even play that much. Oh, we are zippy. Holy fuck. Okay, it's almost too zippy for me. I just gotta learn how to control this bitch. We're too fast.
Seconds remain. Objective
that was
reached.
gold.
The exercise is complete.
When False has 3 hours? Okay, but False. You played the game once. So you saying, oh, but you have so many more hours than I do, doesn't mean I no-life the game. 70 hours in more than a year. Tried to play. The second time you played for like 5 minutes. And it wasn't too laggy. You just immediately were like, no, this is too hard. And you closed it. I distinctly remember this. Surely wakes something in people. No comment. 35 seconds again. I tried World Tour. Oh, frame rate lag. When did you do World Tour? World Tour isn't
Steer
great
clear of the obstacles in the
anyway.
corridor.
But yeah, its performance is really rough. I think they've optimized it since. At least so I've heard. I don't know. World Tour, like, on its own, I'm not a big fan. What I love about World Tour is like you know, unlocking all the movesets and stuff and all the special moves for your custom character, and then being able to do like the freak fights with people in the battle hub. That's what's good about World Tour. But like actually playing World Tour is kind of boring for me.
30 seconds remain.
And like I always think to myself, like every once in a while when I boot up the game, I'm like, I want to do a little World Tour so that I can get some new moves and stuff, right? And I do it for like 5 minutes and I'm so bored.
Mission objective achieved.
Like I would love to have all the moves and stuff unlocked, but I just can't be bothered to play it. I like muscle mommies, but not quite Marisa level of muscle mommy. I think that's reasonable. I think she definitely is pretty far over the line to where a lot of people are going to be like, you know, I don't have a problem with the idea. I just think this is too much for me. Why would you even go to the Avatar Park thing?
This exercise features a new twist.
Me and Owen do it so that it like if you play the 1v1 arcade machines when we're playing with each other,
altered to increase difficulty.
It lets you do like proper sets, and it puts you into like training in between the sets for like a minute or so. So we like it because we can like really quickly swap characters and like play full sets and all that. We enjoy it. We do the arcade machines when we play together. Whoop, a little too far. Yeah, these are pretty free with a setup like this that just zooms. More free gold medals. But remember that the pain comes later. Arcade Quest is pretty meh compared to World Tour. I feel like they're about the same. I liked Arcade Quest enough.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Why are you asking me to play? Because I want to get you into it. Because I think that you could have fun with it, but you just need to get, like, that kind of foundational understanding down. Because when we played, I wasn't able to, like, actually teach you much, because then we started playing with Azzy, and it got sweaty all of a sudden. The atmosphere changed. Why?
The time limit has
Why
been
what?
shortened for this exercise.
Why do I think you would like it? Because it's fun.
Advance through the corridor as fast
Why
as
do you
can.
think you wouldn't like it?
Let's begin.
Like, I have free time to get in. You don't need to play it all the fucking time. You can play it casually. It doesn't need to be like a every day for 2 hours a day thing. I have Pink Mercy to worry about.
30 seconds remain.
Chat, let it be known. She chooses Overwatch 2 over Street Fighter.
Objective reached. The exercise is complete.
Fighting games you have to or you forget the controls? That's not true. And you don't
Mission
have like
objective
any sort of
achieved.
benchmark
System switched
to
normal
say
mode.
that. Because you played it once for 3 hours. Is for me. It's not. It's not. False would forget the controls. I don't think she would. Chat, there's not that many controls. It's not that complicated. Because, like, fighting games become, like, a muscle memory thing. Like, you know, once you're comfortable with it, you're not actually really thinking about your execution at all. It just, you do the thing.
Initiating level 5
know?
training exercise.
Like, when I go to throw an electric on Tekken, it just
Pilot your
happens.
AC down the corridor
I'm
as
not
quickly
sitting
as
there like,
possible.
okay, I have to do forward, then neutral, then down forward, and 2 at the same time. Like,
Avoid being
I'm not
hit by
thinking
gun
about the
batteries
controls.
positioned
I just-
along the route.
Doria. Sorry, Doria.
Let's begin.
Kazuya buffs are very fun, from what little I've played, by the way. That dude is nuts now. 90 damage staple combo is amazing. I've never had so much fun playing Kazuya in Tekken ever before. A Demon Paw that actually hits, like, Xiaoyu and,
Achieved.
trying to think, who else has those stupid... Oh, Zafina. Shit's awesome. 90, no wall needed, no wall needed. 90. But you have to do, like, electric links into dash cancel
Reached. The
down
exercise
forward
is
moves,
complete.
which is actually really hard on Kazuya, because dash canceling into a down forward a lot of the time is going to get you a crouch dash input unless you're, like,
Switched to normal
within
mode.
3 frames of execution. It's hard. It's a 90 damage staple that you have to be really fucking good at Kazuya to do. Like, they made him an execution character. They made him a character that could be S tier if you were an absolute god, but for most people, he's still gonna be like B tier. And I love that direction. I feel like every character should be that, you know? Like, that's the ideal balance for a fighting game character. Is like, yeah, they're gonna be super average if you're not very good, but if you're good, they can compete at the highest level of play easily. That's like exactly where you want characters to be. Brian, too hard. Brian is like that now too, because he got a ton of buffs recently. So he is also now, like, if you're good at Brian, he's a genuine S tier. If not, you're gonna get your ass kicked. I love that direction. I don't think I'm gonna need to change the build for vertical. I don't think so. I have 40 seconds for this. How much harder is this gonna be to actually pilot through? Are we forgetting Wednesday happened?
This exercise is designed to test
What
piloting
did you do?
skill.
Dead Space?
Guide your AC
What went
through the
wrong
passageways
controls-wise
to
on
reach
Dead
the objective.
Space on Wednesday?
Avoid any obstacles that block your path.
Did I miss
Let's
something? No, I was there the whole time. Am I forgetting something? Ooh, ooh. Wow, wow. I'm a little too zippy, I think. Whoa. She forgot how to space jump, that's it, really? Oh. That makes sense. Okay, I'm pushing it. Can't go quite that fast. I can't one burst it. Whoa. Oh, this is sweet. I'm digging this. I should have boosted out. It's a learning process.
60 seconds remaining.
Because I get validation from strangers. Well, that's what playing fighting games on stream is like. You know, I hit one good Doria, and chat's like, nice, nice. It's great.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I like fighting games a lot. I feel like they're just great. Like I feel like the basic premise behind fighting games, it's so interesting, right? Because originally they were just made to be like, you know, casual fun with a friend at the arcade. But they've slowly evolved because, like, you know, over time we realized that, like, just having a one-on-one, like, my skill versus the other person's skill kind of game is, like, perfect.
The time limit has been shortened.
Right?
for
Because
this
nowadays in the
exercise.
competitive landscape, like, you play any competitive game,
Make your way to
it's
the objective
team-based.
as quickly
And,
as possible.
you know, you could play the best, you could be playing, like, fucking Pro League, but if your teammates
begin.
aren't doing good, you're gonna lose, and you're gonna get punished for it in the rank system, right? Like, you're gonna eat that rank point loss even though you played, like, the best game of your life. Fighting games, it's legitimately just like, nope. Me, the other person, who's better? That's it. It's perfect.
60 seconds remaining.
Perfect. I don't run into toxic people. Overwatch isn't as toxic nowadays, you guys, because no one fucking plays it. All the toxic Overwatch players went to Valorant. And they can stay there. Jesus, what a cesspit. And that's not like me joking either. Like, it's legitimately the same community. It's just the Overwatch community went over to Valorant.
30 seconds remaining. Objective
It
reached.
sounded like a
The
joke the
exercise
way I
is
said it,
complete.
but for emphasis, I was being totally genuine.
Mission objective achieved.
Concord?
System switched to normal mode.
What is Concord? Game mentioned that I've never heard of? What is this? Dude, you know what's gonna suck ass? That new League fighter that they're making, the 2v2, like, tag fighter that they're making, that Riot's making, actually looks really good, even though it has the worst fucking name you'll ever see for a video game. It looks good, like the mechanics and stuff, and having a tag fighter, by the way, where they're gonna have, like, actual 2v2s, where it's like, oh yeah, it's me, and, like, say I play with False, right? Like, if I tag out, then False is playing the opponent suddenly, and I'm sitting in the background waiting for my turn again. And for like the little like tag in assist moves, like instead of you controlling it, the other player has to hit the assist button. So like if you want to do like a tag assist combo, then the other person has to be on the same page and know when to use the assist. Like that's fucking cool, man. That's gonna be so fun. Cause like, you know, me and Owen fucking love fighting games, and both of us saw that concept and we were like, dude, that's actually awesome. What is that collision? Oh my God. FromSoft. Yeah, 2XKO. I can never even remember it, but that is the name. Legitimately, they should have just left it as Project L. It's a legitimately better name than 2XKO. Because of how absolutely mid it looked. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. Like, genuinely. This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, fuck.
60 seconds.
I got stuck. You seen the 2D anime shooter? Mm-mm. Where they turn sideways like paper? Like Paper Mario? Oh my God, that collision. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Oh, energy packs would go a long way. To be fair, even with the rest, you still get gold pretty easy. But yeah, an energy pack would just make it even faster, wouldn't it? Oh my God. Like the amount of precision required because of those collisions is insane. Why are they so fucked? Oh, I burned. Oh, and it goes up. Okay, yeah, let's get an energy pack. Is it a mobile game, False? I probably only need 2. Sent it, but don't listen to the audio. It's muted, thank God. I typically, when I turn off the music at the beginning of the stream, I make sure that my YouTube is gonna stay off volume-wise in case I open anything. What in the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna pull that over because what? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, we're cooking. We're so cooking. Holy shit. Oh my God, that's unbelievable that I can just do that.
60 seconds remaining.
It outpaces the consumption on the boosters. Pretty awesome.
Objective reached. The exercise is complete.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull it over.
Mission
Paper
objective
waifu
achieved.
shooter.
System
Oh,
switch to
vidIQ
normal
changed
mode.
their plugin look. Oh, this is weird. I don't know. There's way less info on it. I'll leave the music playing because I'm not gonna put the sound on for this anyway. Looks like an anime game, right? We've seen this before. Surely. We've all seen this. Once or twice. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, bunch of waifus, right? Surely. But then this happens. What is this? It's like a glider mechanic, like what is with the paper thing? I don't get it. Like nothing else in the game. What? Wait, I was about to say nothing else in the game is paper. Why is it like that? And then they did that. You can just turn flat and it makes you like near impossible to hit. What the fuck? Is this gonna be a gacha game? Like, are you gonna have to roll for the characters? It looks like it will be. Oh, it is! It's like Mario. It is like Mario. You can fucking climb the walls with it. So weird. I just don't get it. Why is it paper? I just don't get it. Like, it's such a weird crossover. Because literally nothing here is paper aside from like I think the mechanic is cool. Because they're 2D. Yeah, but why specifically paper? You can do 2D without paper. Like, that's the weird part to me, is like, why is it specifically paper? It's like, it's actually a neat idea. It's just kind of random for a game like that. The mechanics genuinely don't look bad. It's the best part. Just paper because flat, yeah, I guess. It's like a link between worlds when you turn into the wall drawing. Oh yeah, it's in. I forgot that they did that in a Zelda game too. I think of it as being a Mario thing.
To avoid coming into contact with them.
Drawing.
Let's begin.
Yes. I stand by it being kind of random, but if you really think about it, you can find like reasons. Why do they move now? Man, with the collisions like this, they should not be moving. Oh god. Oh fuck. Over-adjusted. Okay. What the hell?
60 seconds remaining.
I turned like sort of southern there for a second. Not full southern, but maybe, you know, like Missouri.
The exercise is complete.
Weren't showing enough skin, won't be playing it.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
My American came out. Wow, what? Wow, the collisions? They're really bad. Like, horrific. Why are they waifus? They're still in high school. Okay, yeah. So this is just a Japan thing that always like. To be very clear, because when I say this, someone always is like, "Bro, this is a bad take. I don't know about this."
You'll have to move quickly.
Here's the thing. The age of consent in Japan is lower than it is in most of the world. It's 16. And even then, it only very recently became 16 because up until that point, like up until a couple years ago, it was 14. Like 14 in Japan is, or at least was, like legitimately, unironically, the age at which you could like fully consent to have sex with an adult. And it was like no issue.
60 seconds remaining.
So it's just a cultural thing. It's a cultural disconnect where we're always like, why are they high schoolers, man? But it's legitimately, because there, that's just like, yeah, that's fine. There's no problem with it. Oh, fuck. I think there's a couple countries still where it's like 14. That's why so many anime girls are sexualized in like 60. That's exactly, like, that's what I'm getting at. Like anime girl, like just the, that's why you see it so much. Like coming out of Japan, that like younger characters are so sexualized. That's why. Because there, that's a person who's old enough to consent fully, legally, like it's fine. It's just different from how we view it here and how we handle it here. I don't like it, but that's why, like, when it comes to the why question, that's the answer. I certainly still, it makes me uncomfortable, but that's why it is. 2 people brought up Sailor Moon at once. I've never seen Sailor Moon. I'm not that level of weeb. I watched like Dragon Ball when I grew up, and I thought Bleach sucked when I tried to watch it on what was it, Toonami? I thought Bleach was ass, never got into it. I thought Naruto was ass, never got into it. Dragon Ball, like that was it. Until I was like 16, and some of my friends were like, yeah, this anime stuff ain't so bad. And I was like, sure. I'll try watching One Punch. Why not? If it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I love Bleach. I've never liked Bleach. Nope. Like, the character design in Bleach is good. I like the way that characters look in Bleach. Like, the art style's good, but what the fuck is that story, man? I've never been able to get behind Bleach. Oh my god!
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the moving platforms make this a real bitch with these collisions. Like, seriously. I feel like I'm just bonking my head on everything along the way. I can't make it. Yes!
Objective reached. The exercise is complete.
Just hate the
Objective
filler.
achieved.
Isn't Bleach
System
one of those that
switch
like
to normal
notoriously
mode.
has a ton of filler? Am I wrong? How much filler does the Bleach anime have? Wow, I was not wrong. I was not wrong. Bleach had an enormous 366 episodes in total, and 163 of those are filler episodes. Hot damn. That is a ton of filler. By comparison, you know, my GOAT, Dragon Ball. There's no filler outside of like Z and Super in the Dragon Ball series. Super, I think, might have less, although proportionally, I don't even know. But Dragon Ball Z has 300 episodes just for Z, and only 30 of them are filler. Which is still like, yeah, there's 30 filler episodes. But Z also, like, some of the filler in Z is awful. Like, Garlic Jr., that little, like, 6-episode filler arc where they just needed to make time,
Initiating
that
level
shit
5
sucked.
training exercise.
But some of the filler in Dragon Ball Z is actually great. Like, Gohan
Pilot
meeting the
your AC through
robot
the course to
episode.
reach the objective.
Because, like, they just tied it into actually being, like, a core thing
Avoid
for
being hit
Gohan's
by the
character
gun batteries
progression,
positioned
and it
throughout the
works. Like, it's filler. It was never in the manga, but it feels like
Let's
it
begin.
could have just been, like, actual canon and part of his character progression. Goku and Piccolo driving. Not important filler, but just fun. I've never heard a single person complain about that episode. Goku and Piccolo going to driving school. Kicks ass. Popo just ate him. The Garlic Jr. filler and fake Namek is really bad. Yeah, some of the like little filler arcs that they did were awful. But like I would say like half of the Z filler isn't even bad. Is the thing. And there's not a lot of it. There's actually very little considering how long that series is. Oh my god, it kills your momentum. Deep breath. The filler. Oh yeah, they did foreshadow Frieza in a filler episode. I forget about that one. I had a buddy recently watch Dragon Ball for the first time. And he watched Kai. So like I've kind of recently like just relived it through talking with him about the show. Because he's loving it. He's watching Super right now, which he's loving less because it's Super. But yeah, he's loving it.
Mission objective achieved.
But he watched
System
Kai.
switch to normal
So like
mode.
when I've been reliving it, I haven't been reliving all the filler. I would rewatch it. I would so rewatch Dragon Ball, but I just don't have the time. I wish I had the time. I would. I 100% would rewatch all of it. Like OG, through Super, through GT. I would watch it. You only need Baki, trust me. I know that I would like Baki. It's just one of those things where it's like, yep, everyone and their mom has told me that I would love Baki. Just looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I would like. It's the same as JoJo. JoJo's in the same camp for me where I'm like, yeah, the moment that I watch JoJo, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this shit is awesome. But it's just gonna take forever for me to like actually be sitting around with nothing to do and then think I should watch JoJo or Baki. Hold on, what's the next movement test? Dexterity? I feel like I could do all the movement tests with this AC. Okay, I do remember this one. You have to touch all the platforms in 50 seconds. Might be a good way to get you into reading. I don't like reading. You misunderstand. I just don't like reading.
Test your piloting dexterity.
It's not even like, oh, you just have to find the right one. It's like, no. I don't like reading.
Make contact with all of the platforms.
I lose my mind trying to read.
You have 65 seconds to complete the task.
Bro, it's genuinely like I've tried.
Let's begin.
I've tried. Oh, quads would be good.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay, maybe this is a good build for. Huh! The collisions work in my favor this time. I'm suddenly much happier about these collisions. How stupidly gay it is. Have you heard my humor?
5 targets remaining.
I feel like that's like a core reason that I would like JoJo. I've seen the cherry thing. I've seen like the gif of the dude licking the cherry.
1 target remaining.
I've seen that.
Contact made
That's
with
like
all
the one
platforms.
notable thing that I've
Exercise
seen from
complete.
JoJo is the cherry thing.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
It's not
mode.
gay. I mean, it's homoerotic. Okay. It's 100% gay. We might be fine without the quads. To be honest. Like, would it be slightly more optimized? Sure. Do I need the optimization? I don't know. Like, this might just be easy enough that I don't even need to make the change. Although now they're going to be moving, apparently.
The platform layout in this exercise is different.
You'll like JoJo if you like Hunter x Hunter.
Move between them as quickly as you can.
About that.
Let's begin.
Look. There's a certain profile picture in chat. I know what it is. I've seen some Hunter x Hunter. I watched a little bit of it with my ex.
60 seconds remaining.
We didn't get super far because neither of us were huge on it. And then I got conned into watching like 2 seasons of Attack on Titan, which fuck me. I wasn't huge on Attack on Titan either, but she loved
5 targets
it.
remaining. 30 seconds remaining. One target remaining. Contact made with all platforms. Exercise complete.
Hello, Metal Wolf.
Mission objective.
Yeah, and I had heard that it's like,
System
oh,
switch
well,
to
if you like Dragon Ball, then you'll like Hunter x Hunter. And my cousin, who's like the same age as me, who's one of my closest friends, it's his favorite anime, and he's become a huge weeb in recent years, and it's his favorite. So he was the one who recommended it, and I was like, yeah, sure. We generally like a lot of the same things. He hasn't watched Dragon Ball yet. Like, watching that, I was like, yeah, it's kind of Dragon Ball-y. A little bit. Like, I can see the comparison. It's just not as good. Like, I could just rewatch Dragon Ball. And I would have an amazing time. Is amazing till season 4, then it's just good. I thought it was fine, but I didn't like love it. She really liked it. I was like, yeah, it's
60 seconds
fine, I
remaining.
guess. I wouldn't have watched season 2 if it was just me. I would have watched season 1 and been like, yeah, I'm satisfied with what I saw, and not gone back. And then season 2, I didn't think season 2 was I thought season 2 was significantly
5
worse.
targets remaining.
I enjoyed it much less in season 2.
30 seconds remaining.
Fuck me.
Contact made with all platforms. Exercise complete.
One thing that's much better to watch the anime. I've heard that before too.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
BS meter goes high. I mean, that's most of my favorite anime though. Like at this point, Dragon Ball, dude, like they've given Goku a form that's like, yeah, your body just dodges like on its own. Like it's just a natural reflex. You just can't even get hit. And it's like, okay, how do we even scale from here? Like what do we even do at that point? And all that they've been able to do to balance it is they've balanced Ultra Instinct for the people who think that it's just like the single most broken thing ever, right?
Platforms in this exercise move.
If you don't know the balancing behind it, it's the stronger the opponent that he's against,
Time
the
your
more of a
touchdowns
toll it takes on his body. So if he fought like me with Ultra
Let's
Instinct and just sat there, he could theoretically just sit there for like a fucking week straight and I would never land a single hit. Right? But if he's against someone who's like universe scale, which is genuinely the point that Dragon Ball is at, he can use it for like 10 minutes, maybe, if even, before his body just like gives out on him. It works well enough. But it is just like, this is the most ridiculous form ever. Oh, fuck.
targets remaining.
Vegeta is a sad tale. I fucking love Vegeta, man. I've mentioned it before, but I saw a meme once that was like, as kids, we loved Goku, but as adults, we understand Vegeta. And it's kind of true. Like, as much as it was just made to be like a funny shitpost, it is genuinely kind of true.
Contact made with all platforms.
When I was a kid,
Exercise
I wasn't
complete.
that big of a Vegeta fan, but now I fucking love Vegeta. Like, he's
Mission
one of my
objective
favorite
achieved.
fictional
System switch
characters,
to normal
period,
mode.
now. Kill la Kill is really good. I've heard that from some people. You know, I've seen clips that are, and I know immediately I know what everyone's about to be like, bro, you just have to watch it. And I know, I've heard it so many times. Like, I know.
The platform layout in this exercise is different.
But man, those clips are like, what the fuck? I've seen those and I've just been like, what
them carefully.
is this?
Let's begin.
Also, I saw a second ago, how's the training going? It was rough at the start. Now we're making great pace because a lot of these are pretty easy. A lot of these trials have gotten to the point where they're very easy, at least the movement ones. You know, the attack trials were all pretty easy. The defensive ones, I struggled a bit more. The movement ones, I'm flying through, like even faster than the attack ones. Man, this shit is all sorts of wonky. Even just trying to keep track of where they're all going. All right, let's just...
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, there's one right here.
5 targets remaining.
At least the collisions are all fucked. Like, in my favor this time. Oh, shit. Case in point.
One target remaining.
Where? There. I don't think that's gold.
Contact made with all platforms. Exercise complete.
How much is left? More than half.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
It's 150, man. It's so many. So many gold medals. Okay. I can get gold on this in time, surely. Based on how long it takes to hit all the platforms. So it's the same thing, but just, you know, score based.
Initiating level 5 training exercise.
Which the score is just based on how long it takes. So it's still just time based. So it's just
Touchdown
the
on
same
all
thing.
platforms as fast as you can. Watch out for the mines that are scattered about.
I mean, I could probably do that.
Let's begin.
The dedication to the score-based thing is kind of weird because a lot of these trials don't even actually change for like the score-based. You're still just doing the same thing. But it's like, oh yeah, but now instead of having a timer, you have a score. Instead of an AP requirement, you have a score requirement, but then the score is just based on whatever the other requirement would have been. I don't know how I didn't get blown up. Oh, come on now. For fuck's sake. Whoa. Oh. We take those.
5
Certainly.
targets remaining.
Oh yeah, they don't stay in place. Shit.
One target remaining. Contact made with all platforms. Exercise complete.
Mission objective achieved.
All right.
System switch to
If the
normal
game
mode.
thinks that counts, it counts. I touched it. Clearly. Tell me that's gold. Tell me that we're just absolutely flying here. Oh. Oh. I didn't read that. It was a part. It's always a part. 43% of the gold medals. That means that today is actually the most progress I've made in one 9-breaker stream. 16% in one stream. That's the most I've made in a stream. Okay, the next category for movement. Aerial move. Probably just the same shit. Just go back to the other legs, right? I haven't really changed the build for any of them yet. Who's these? Oh, shit. That's the head, Cole. Because for all of them, just having a super zippy guy is all you need. Like, there's no real minutia beyond that, except for, like, destroy all the targets in 40 seconds? What? We'll see how this works. If I have to actually shoot, then we might have a problem.
This exercise will test your aerial piloting.
How so?
Make contact with the targets to destroy them.
Oh, just touch them? I can do that.
Complete the objective before time runs out.
Oh, this music.
Let's begin.
9-breaker has a good soundtrack. It's got that going for it. I can't take that away from 9-breaker. As much as this game is a pain in my ass, the music is a bop. Oh, you can just fly straight through them, no collision.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, I missed one. Okay, there's a little weirdness to this. But it's kind of just the getting used to the course thing.
Targets remaining.
Come on, fuck.
5 targets remaining. All targets destroyed. Exercise
Was that 40?
complete.
I think that was 40. Did it give me a minute? I don't know. That might not have been
Mission
40. It
objective
might have been like
achieved.
41
System
seconds.
switch to normal mode.
Too fast for your own good. Yeah, he's a little too zippy almost. But it works. If you could see the medal requirements on the side, it would be really good. Silver. Fuck. Yeah, 40.4 seconds. Of course. Thank you, 9-breaker. It's the most 9-breaker thing I've ever seen. 0.4 seconds over. But that was just, you know, there was a little weirdness trying to figure out how this worked. This time I'm ready. I know there's no collisions. I got set up better this time. And I still missed that last one. It's weird. It's a weird placement, all right? Clearly. Oh, I hit that? Okay. I missed one. We'll go back. It's fine.
5 targets remaining. All targets destroyed.
That was gold.
Exercise complete.
Wider legs means bigger hitbox. It actually could still be good.
Mission
And it
objective
slows me
achieved.
down a little bit
System
too.
switch
The
to
lightest
normal
quads are
mode.
still a good bit heavier than these legs. So it does kind of let me control the zippiness a little better. There's no better word than zippiness for it. That's just what it is. They're zippy. I'm gonna throw the quads back on before I save and wrap up. Otherwise, I'm going to forget about it next time. These ones, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, it was those. Still only Class C in the arena, but 40, maybe 44% of the gold medals. Hold on. Yeah, 44%. I'll take it. That's good. That's some good shit right there. I like that good shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm getting back to the grind. Maybe I'll watch the debate tonight, because I do want to watch it. I'm sure it was just even more of a shit show than it's been made out to be, knowing how that's going to go. How many streams do I think it'll take? Probably another, I'll say 4 to be conservative. I was going to say 3, but just to be safe, I'll say 4. I think maybe 3, definitely 4 would be my guess. Anyway, if you enjoyed, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing, especially this. I'm going to be trying to grind out 9breaker and be done with it. But Ace Combat, Metal Gear, etc. Come back for any of it. Elden Ring DLC. Elden Ring DLC is really good, by the way. Not too hard. Leave a like. Also, algorithm stuff. Appreciate it. Thank you. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. They're down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.